Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I am coming in for Marvelous March Madness Day 26, maybe? 26, I think. That's right. This is going to be Sunday's video. I have a food haul going up today, a grocery haul. Excuse me, I also posted this morning, I didn't get a chance to do it last night, my update from the gastroenterologist, and I need to say this really quickly before I get out of control, but I haven't done a weigh-in. Crap. I need to do a weigh-in. You know, I asked Ed how he thought the visit went yesterday, last night, and he kind of, before I could give my opinion, he sort of agreed with me. He wasn't at all disappointed, but he was a little disappointed. And I'm not disappointed because they didn't seem unwilling to try, but I don't know. I've also reached out to my bariatric surgeon, and I told them what was going on, and I also told them all this information was being faxed to them, so I'm interested to hear what they have to say, even if it's just, I just want to see if they think that we're on the right track. So, you know, I explained that because of financial, job change, I was unable to continue to check in for my yearly visits. So, I don't know. Ed says if I meet my deductible, that, the insurance won't cover the surgery, but surely they would cover a specialist visit. I don't know. We'll have to call and find out about that before it happens. So I might could see my bariatric surgeon before the year is over, maybe. I don't know. But I bet I meet my deductible with the EGD and the Bravo. But anyways, so let me start off by saying what I'm fixing to talk about. I am in no way comparing Christianity to weight loss surgery. And so I want to say that, and I know that doesn't make any sense, but the other night at the Student Center, we had a Devo. We have one every Thursday, and then there's a meal. Well, this week, the guy who we got to do the Devo just happens to be our pediatrician. He's also a member of the church, and in another town, and he's a Christian man, and I mean, we knew that. Ed went to school with him some at Freed-Hardeman. We don't really know him that well, just on a personal level, but I mean, you do, but you don't, you know what I mean? So anyways, Ed had gotten him to come and speak to the group, and he was phenomenal, by the way, and he's just a funny, jolly little dude, and if you know him at all, if you're in my personal life and you know him, you know Dr. Bates, and he is just a funny, funny dude. But anyways, he spoke on Who Are You? That was the title of his lesson. And we started off by saying, we've all heard this same spiel a million different times in a million different ways, and he's exactly right. I didn't check out, but he's exactly right. But basically, I'm just going to give you a quick summary, which was, especially in our world today, people continue to judge, even Christians, judge Christians on the things that they don't do. Like, as a whole, we always talk about, well, Christians don't do this, or Christians don't do that, or Christians don't believe in this, Christians don't drink. That's how we are constantly judging other people, other Christians, how we're constantly judging, or whether we look at somebody to determine if they're a Christian or not. But he was encouraging us to be the kind of Christian and to look at others and to be the person who doesn't judge other people by those things, but that we should judge by what we do, which is love, which, the Bible's very specific about loving God and loving your neighbor. And there's all these other different things, but those are main priorities, is to love other people. And he went on to talk about that. So you're thinking, how is this related to weight loss surgery? Because in the midst of all of that, I was getting emotional a little bit. And I was sitting back and I was thinking, what a good lesson it was. And then I was thinking about what a great life lesson that was, and what a great lesson for weight loss surgery patients. And maybe not even just weight loss surgery patients, but people who struggle with their weight. Because we constantly judge others And even if, and I'm not a huge person that judges other people in the weight loss surgery community, but I know I judge myself on what I don't do. And I don't mean like I don't do, I don't know if this is even coming across the way I want it to, but thinking about what we do, like how I should be loving myself, how I should be, how I make healthy choices, how I love myself enough that I'm going to move my body, how I love my family enough that I want to put forth the best effort every day to make the right decisions, how I see other people in the community struggling and how I need to show them love, whether they've had weight loss surgery or not, and reach out to them and let them know that they're not alone. That's one of the reasons I make videos. I mean, I make them for myself for accountability also, but I know that when I come here, I'm not alone. And I know that there are things that I can talk about, the things I talk about that I don't do, that I'm not alone in. I know when I come to you guys and I say, I don't eat carbs and I don't eat sugar, and or maybe I've had a bad day and I didn't treat my body the way I should. When I tell you all these things that I don't do, that you guys are there and have been there and understand. I just thought it was a very interesting lesson, and it really just got me to thinking about looking at things in a more positive light. And I have been so negative for so long, and I'm not a negative person, and I discussed this in a different video earlier this week, I think, unless it was with the video I deleted, I don't know. But I've always been, for the most part, a half full person. I have gotten where, I know, I'm pretty sure I posted that video. You know, I am more negative. I look at things in a more negative light. I don't know. It's just different. Some of that's age. Some of that's bitterness. Some of that's to being in this moment and struggling as much as I do. With the fact that I cannot lose weight, even despite the fact that I'm making healthy choices. I keep struggling with what the world thinks of me, and I don't care. I met a girl yesterday that I'd never met before that told me she considered weight loss surgery. She was maybe a tiny bit larger than I am, not by much. But I found myself being so embarrassed, which is not the first time, and I know I've come to you guys and talked to you about that before, and it just tore me up. Because 130 pounds ago, I would have died to be where I am right now. That's not an excuse, and I continue to push forward and want to make the best choices. But sometimes you just have to look at the overall picture. Baby, I hear you. We're fixing to be at B's house. You just have to look at the overall picture. And, I don't know. I've just really been thinking about, and I've come to you guys a million times before, and it's not because I don't want to lose the weight. It's absolutely I want to continue to lose weight. But I just mentally have not been in a good spot. So tell me some things that you do. What are some things that you do that you want the world, or you want the weight loss surgery community, or you want the weight loss community, or you just want YouTube to see that you do? What are some things that you do? Maybe it's just that you are really good at showing love to other vloggers. I love that. There are a few people that I know that don't make videos, but they almost always make comments on my videos, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. So yeah, comment, let me know. I want to hear what it is that you do, and yeah, have a good day. I hope this made sense. Did it make sense? Let me know that too. If not, I'll try to do a sequel where it makes sense. It might not.